Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Welcome to my channel, Will's Life. I'm Willie. Wow. That's actually a botched version of my usual intro. But I figure I'd fix it, change it a little. Anywho, today, this video will take place over the course of, say, 3 or 2 days, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we're actually moving the cows, obviously, but in reverse. And when we get out to the fields, I'll actually explain why. But in the meantime, I'd like to say, as usual, I do say that I'm gonna mention comments. This other chick that went on, commented on a few of my Milo videos. A girl named Ella, I think her name was. She had a few other numbers next to her name, but I think her name was Ella. Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna go and grab Blue, and I'll get out to the field. You can see over there, they're napping under the tree. They're having a good time. And we'll be moving them today to the next field. There was a stick covering the gate too. Had to first close that gate. And now we can move on to moving the cows over there. So at the same time, I'd like to state that before today, my boss actually did put a bale in that one. And then a few bales, another bale over there in that field somewhere that they'll be eventually going into. But the cows are over there. We have to move them into this part. So the reason why we're actually doing this in reverse, like I said, is because we had a fencer come in to do another few fences along the boundary, our boundary, and we spoke to our other farmer as well. And unfortunately, it's not the fun one type of fencer. The last one we had, they had a cute little 5-year-old black Labrador to hang out with, and also he allowed me to actually build fences with him. But this guy's a professional. The other one was just sort of like a retirement job kind of person. Anyway, after this, we'll go on to my next day, and we'll be moving bale rings again. But in the meantime, we'll just move the cows. In a part of the farm that I honestly do not want to go in. So See, they're slowly coming around. And this, I'll just open. And you can look at that. See, they're fine. They'll find their way. See? You gotta admit, I have a small channel, that is still one hell of a view. I never get tired of that view. And there's no cows as well. So this part of the day I'm actually going to cut, and then we'll move on to the next day, which hopefully will be a little bit more fun. But in between that day, today and tomorrow, in this video, I'm actually going to show like a small clip that I took a while back when the cows actually were coming down the hill. They were in the top paddock, so they came down the hill and then did like an L into the next paddock, which is actually cool. Should be fun. So, I'll see you later, and we can go on to the next video. Ciao. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to the next morning. So as I said, we're currently in the tractor. I thought I had just go the whole shed thing, and we're gonna go collect the bale rings. Sort of similar to what we did last time, but it's a little different. I'm gonna do a few other things, and also a demonstration I think you might actually like. So first, I want to say something interesting. Something I should have said in my last video. Last video was my, I did 3 firsts. In the area between December last year and January this year, maybe. Anyway, the first one the first one I did was I actually bought merchandise, YouTuber merchandise, sort of. I bought a book that was made by this YouTuber who owns a ghost town in America. Pretty self-explanatory name, I'd say, called Ghost Town Living. That's the name of the thing, I'm pretty sure. The town and the YouTube channel, I think. But I bought it off Amazon, not directly off the website, I think. I don't know. And the second one was actually two things. One, it was the first time I actually sent a letter internationally. And yeah, it was a new experience for me, even though there's not much to it. And the second thing was, that international letter was fan mail. I wrote a letter to another YouTuber, I think, an American YouTuber, who is a group. I'm not subscribed to him anymore. What I remember of him, he's blonde, has a fondness for neon green, and his logo kind of looks like Red Rooster, like the Red Rooster logo. Okay. He might also be known for little dolls. That's my three things. Three interesting things. Anyway, let's go grab the bell rings now. So, that is a bell ring. Now you can probably see the door next to you, but that's only because it's actually fairly windy. And I don't want to get the wind in my thing, in the phone. But, interesting thing enough, they may look heavy, but they're actually not heavy enough to be moved by the tractor, but short enough that you can actually move them yourself. Observe. Oh. See? That's a wheel. It's a wheel so you can move it. Just be sure not to roll it through shit, otherwise you'll have shit on your hands. Of course, most people can wear gloves, and I imagine most people who own animals, they kind of expect it, you know, to, at the end of the day, have crap on their hands, or, well, in my case in Australia, to go through a hot day, which it actually is, and maybe swallow a fly. Just problems with the job. But I have to move this to the front of the tractor because we need to go grab this and then put it up there because we're at the bottom we're at the, well, actually what I like to call the second step of the funnel. Maybe one day I'll show you what I meant by that. Run away, ring. John, muscle! Just raise it a little. Slowly move it in. Still, yeah. Now you tilt it up. See the forks. And then move it up. Bob's your uncle. Now we can put this in the other thing. And then I just put it into first. And you put it on the ground. When I put it in the ground, put the tractor in reverse, and then move back. And it just slides right off the forks. Just like that. Easy as pie. If you saw my other video, you would have actually seen this from the outside perspective. And what I saw is that that particular video has had over 100 views right now. So, yeah, I'm happy. But unfortunately, like I said before, it's the fact that I can't do this segment. I don't think I can do like a lot of open ones because the wind is terrible. And you know, I asked the group, the Facebook group that I'm a part of other YouTubers, more successful YouTubers, I mean, what can I do to, you know, stop the wind? Because I don't use a GoPro, I use my phone, as I've said many times. But the problem, and they said, oh, use a microphone, you can clip to your shirt, like a Bluetooth microphone. And I thought, maybe. See, the problem is, I'm still sort of, this year I'm sort of on the fence about whether or not I should continue with my YouTube career. Because it's been about 2 years since I actually started this YouTube channel. And I'm on 27 subscribers. The thing with that is that I've seen other YouTubers who do similar stuff to me in the same amount of time they've gone to like 1,000. I mean, you know, I get it. YouTubing is not for everyone. I originally did this as a hobby and at the start, so I could learn how a cousin's wedding video. So, yeah. If you guys could comment about whether or not I should actually continue, like if it's worth continuing with the way that I've got, I would very much appreciate that. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go grab the other bale. See you later. Bale ready. You see the cows resting there, right? Don't worry, after we put when we put the bales, 2 bales in the bale rings, we will move them across the lane line. And we'll call it a day. That's slightly damaged though. I wasn't the best. I did not take the best of care of this selection of bales that I put in because it was, well, damaged. I do like it that it falls apart sometimes. It makes things easier to remove the bale point. Or different. Either way. Alright, I'm gonna drop this in the bale thing and then we're gonna go move the cows. Move the cows across the laneway. Yeah. Into this field. I'm back from lunch. Had a great lunch. So we're gonna move the cows now. Unfortunately, one did that way. And there's still the wind. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to line up some shots to explain, but at the same time, you know, not annoy you with the sound of the wind. Let's get to it. I lowered the volume, or at least tried to, so the wind may not be as bad. Now, if I end up doing the setting up the laneway thing, with sound or without sound, a voiceover, depends on how high the wind volume quality, video quality is, and the volume and shit. So, in the meantime, as I did state before, we wanted to do about 3 things on this video. Move the cows, grab bale rings, put bales in reverse, and then move them across the lake. Now that they're on that side, they can just eat those 2 paddocks, and then, I don't know, they'll probably move up there sometime. I don't know. We'll figure it out, what me and my boss says. What my boss plans to do. I don't know. So, on that note, I will end the video here. So, please do, if you have the time, answer a question I said about whether or not I should actually continue as a YouTuber. If you guys want me to, I might. And yeah. So with that, I'll say bye everyone. Please like, subscribe, and only leave positive comments. See you later, guys. Bye.